next battle is 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 6 wins and no losses. He stands 170 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 69.8 kilograms. Representing Nurzhan team and fighting out of Uzbekistan, please welcome Otabek Toxirov. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 12 wins and 3 losses. He stands 173 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 70.56 kilograms. Representing underdog team and fighting out of Almaty, Kazakhstan, please welcome Nurzhan Akishev.
2021, only had 6 fights. He's fighting a beast in Bizan, who's 12-3-0. We're about to find out what happens.
Akishev, a pro since November of 2017, definitely has the edge in terms of experience. Both these guys got into a little bit of the weigh-ins, which was fun for everybody. Orthodox versus Southpaw, again, another interesting wrinkle to the fight, and something we've seen a couple of times here tonight. This might be, I don't know, the most Southpaw-heavy card in the history of MMA, well, at least in a very long time.
May have something to do with the depth of the wrestlers here. Whoa, that was a nasty, that was no wrestler's kick.
Cheeky inside leg kick, and that's what's open all day long for both fighters. One being Orthodox, one being Southpaw. Again, it's that battle for the outside step, isn't it, Kirk? That space on the outside foot.
There's multiple things going on here right now, Brave Nation. They are jockeying for that outside position, but they're also trying to download information on their opponent. What's the opponent's reaction time right now? How do they respond to punches? How do they respond to kicks? What if I level change? And when you get the information you need, you take it home. That's what we saw right there from Otabek Toxirov.
Beautiful work, that overhand into the takedown. Has the hands clasped. Just needs to pull those legs out a little bit. Right now, just solidifying the position against this more experienced opponent who's using that veteran savvy and guile to work his way back to his feet. Plant it on a hand. Toxirov needs to take away that post, that framing post. Right now, he's just trying to lace up those legs, Carrick.
Otabek does have the takedown, but on the judges' scorecards, it doesn't count for very much yet.
That's what you do with it, isn't it?
What you do with that takedown. If you get somebody down and they pop their hips up, throw an elbow to your head a few times, goes back up to standing, it didn't really count for anything.
Slowly, incrementally trying to lace up those legs.
This is one of the most dangerous moments in the sport. When you stand up, your back is very open to being taken. That's why that was a beautiful whizzer there from Bizan. That overhook on the arm stops the back from being taken and sets up takedowns of his own, as you're seeing right here.
Right now finds himself in the dominant position, needs to turn in towards Toxirov. Thought about diving on a guillotine choke there, seemed to lose it just as he was dropping down into it. Can he readjust and get it? But
elbow's just a little high, but that does not feel good.
Oh, that looks tight.
There is some pressure on that.
He's going about it the right way.
Trachea.
He's not entirely flat backing. Oh, he switched from the arm end to the high elbow. This looks super tight.
This is horrible.
Could it be the 10th win via submission in the career of Akishev? No, it is not. He needs to let go of that neck, or he's leaving himself vulnerable to the Von Flue choke, should Toxirov be aware of it. Nice work from Akishev to let that go.
Beautiful positional offense from Otabek.
Genuinely thought we were going to see the 3rd win via guillotine there in the career of Akishev. It was not to be. Toxirov showing that he very much deserves to hang with the big names of Central Asian MMA here.
Again, what we're seeing here is a little bit more of a wrestling-influenced ride than what we normally see in mixed martial arts, which is a little more jiu-jitsu oriented. Got a solid body lock. Probably going to use that to back suplex. There it was.
Shades of WWE with the belly to back suplex. That is serious wrestling pedigree right there.
Maybe a Dagestani handcuff coming up.
Akishev trying to get in on that figure four grip and uses it beautifully to find his way on
Phenomenal
top.
reversal.
This is such beautiful grappling from both men. Toxirov now trying to get in on a guillotine choke, but is impeded somewhat by the cage wall. Momentarily I thought he may have been switching there, but nope. Akishev pops the head out, and right now just landing bombs.
Akishev right now wants to start landing big shots. He's got 45 seconds to imprint what he does on the judges' minds.
45 seconds in what has been a very, very close round.
Close round, very technical. Needs about 30 more of those shots that he just threw.
Nice work to cause a little bit of separation there from Toxirov. And lands a nice shot off his back too. Partisan crowd here enjoying it. Beautiful work. Tried the spinning back kick. Right into the guillotine. Akishev trying to drop in onto it. Oh, that looks tight with only 10 seconds to go.
Tight,
Does he have enough time?
Away. He's using a positional defense. He's getting past that guard. Opponent no longer has the leverage to make it work, and the round ends. Absolutely phenomenal round from both these two. Phil, who
brings it for my money thus far? 10-9 to Toxirov. But as we say, Derek, we are not
see it, Phil. I see it, Phil, the exact same way. It is now 10-9 for Otabek. Now, having said that, I want to point out commentators' scores don't mean anything. We're literally looking at this fight in a different way. And I mean that literally. The judges are sitting here and they're looking at the space, but often when standing, looking at the space between the two fighters so their attention doesn't get caught too much one way or the other. That's why fans of fighters often get
taking that next evolutionary step up in competition. Need to get me one of them gongs. Be a great way to announce your... Oh, big
beautiful
head kick.
Shot! When you see that head fly away, Brave Nation, it means it was a mighty shot.
But right now, it's Akishev on top. We know just how tough he is, referencing the fight with Taekyun Kim. It's the type of fighter that can take a licking and keep on ticking.
Position is reversed.
Otabek right now again finds himself in a similar position, trying to lace up those legs, Khabib style. And why is that such a popular go-to now in MMA, Kirik?
The legs are shelved. It's been known in jiu-jitsu but never used this way. When the feet are higher than the hips, it is very hard, in fact impossible, to get off the floor. In order to defend it, you typically have to drop at least one hand and push the opponent's hips away, then you get punched in the face.
Akishev gives up the back in an attempt to get out, but right now needs to be wary of leaving any space with which Toxirov can get a hook in, but he has managed to get back to his feet, needs to turn in towards Toxirov, has the whizzer, may look to turn in and clamp down on that.
Could be a right on air, Uzbekistan. There it was.
Second huge takedown for Toxirov. Lands himself right in that side control position, trying to step over in the mount. May step over to lace up the legs. So far, this 90-second intro of the second round has been all Toxirov. Akishev may try and again give up his back in effort to get up. Post it on an elbow, has one foot up. There he is, back to his feet. But as we've seen,
looks like the pilot is setting up another trip.
Yeah, I was just about to say what we've seen with Toxirov. What goes up must come down.
Fantastic trip.
Now he needs to turn in towards Toxirov, does Akishev.
What a beautiful reversal.
Doing the right job with his arm placement, switching in his scarf. May get his back here.
That head control in that position only very, very rarely works. You ordinarily want an underhook on the far side, not just the head, where this can happen.
Something you see a little bit more in catch wrestling than you do in mixed martial arts. Just with the frenetic pace of MMA and the positional awareness of the fighters, it can be dangerous.
Otabek very wisely in these ambiguous positions when it's a little bit hard to figure out. One guy got the upper body locks, the other guy getting in there for a takedown. If you can land some shots, stomp on the feet a few times, it really matters on the judges' scorecard.
Again.
Okay, that's tight.
But
we're going to see a positional defense again. It's That's what he's been using successfully. There it was.
Oh, switches to north-south, but Akishev again from the bottom lets it go. But again, that's just how dangerous Akishev can be with that guillotine. Needs to be wary of eating elbows here. Gives up the back. But there's no quit whatsoever in Nurzhan Akishev. Every time he finds himself in a disadvantageous position, he's working so hard to make something happen.
Phil, when you get phenomenal matchmaking like we've got here in Brave Combat Federation, the bouts are really, really even, and that's what makes it really, really exciting. Both these fighters have to dig down. They have to dig deep into their heart. They have to dig deep into their knowledge base and try and find something that the opponent can't quite handle.
And whilst Akishev may be 0-2 in Brave, if you look at the people he's fought, Brave 46, he fought Roman Bogatov. Brave 53, that fight of the year contender with Taekyun Kim. He's been in very much against the best the world has to offer.
Bogatov at the time, #1 ranked in Russia in that weight division. Absolutely a beast of a man. I think both fighters understand there's a little lull in the action. We're going to see him start trying to land some shots.
Oh, beautiful. Just sneaking.
Yep.
That underneath the armpit. Again, the back take from Toxirov. And trying to turn out is Akishev, but may find himself getting taken down here again.
Nice little trip attempt.
Oh,
almost
50-50.
a reversal.
And again, takes the back. Fire blanket ground control and wrestling here from Toxirov.
Completely exhausting, grinding game. Add some face punches, add some elbows to the body and the head, and you've got a devastating round.
Big shots being landed to finish the round.
Beautiful way to end the round. Any question in your mind, Phil, that it's not 10-9? Otabek
No,
Toxirov on the global stage, barring an injury that we don't know about it, and we don't, Brave Nation. We've not heard of any injuries here. He's in the absolute best shape of his life. It is not a secret that you have to fight 5-5s at this level. I think he's going to come out guns blazing. I also think Bizan's going to. He's got a brilliant corner. I think they're going to tell him, you're down 0-2. Even if you win the next round, you don't win the fight. Get out there and take your man out.
So Nurzhan Akishev has to get in there. Guttural cry, ready to get things going. Cage door closed, third and final round. Working the midsection well is Toxirov. There's that overhand. Oh, potential ninja choke here. Oh, that looks tight, Kirik. How much does Akishev have left? And he's out!
Fighter is out. Absolutely stunning ending to this fight. Bizan's corner told him you got to stop your opponent, and he stopped his opponent early.
What a way to silence an auditor. Brave Combat Federation doing exactly what we said he needed to do. Go out through the kitchen sink, get a huge win.
Absolutely.
All right, Brave Nation, what another incredible bout inside the Brave CF 59 arena. This comes to an end at 24 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by guillotine, Nurzhan